Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So with 2024 behind our backs, I would like to show you guys what my top 10 updates are that I would like to see in MFF. So kicking off the list, some of you will be like, hell yeah, others will be like, hell no. But it's actually X-Men 97. Despite me not having seen it, I really like the uniform designs. And I like the thought of having an X-Men 97 update. So that's my number one. After that, we have another fan favorite at number 2, which is, I imagine it being like a mid-month around anniversary. It would be Loki and Sylvie, who are both kind of fan favorites. Some people hate Sylvie for some reason, but in my opinion, she's also fan favorite. And yeah, Loki, God of Stories, it would just be awesome. At this point, everyone has already either seen it or heard of it. It's not really a spoiler anymore, let more will just do it. Alright, so for the third one, I was just looking through my characters and I was surprised at how much we have forgotten, because number 3 is actually the Warriors of the Sky, which would be Shadow Shell, War Tiger, Sunbird, and I believe one more, Blue Dragon I believe, or maybe someone else. It doesn't matter, just update them. They're Shadow Shell, for example, has really cool skills. War Tiger has pretty cool skills, but he also has some cool looks. It's just a couple of characters that I would love to see get updated. And yeah, hopefully it's that time. Alright, so number 4 is actually on the voting poll, which would be an Inhumans typed update. It would feature Black Bolt, Medusa, Crystal and Maximus, but it could feature any of these characters really. Why is she an Inhuman? I thought she was a human, but it doesn't really matter. All of these characters are either out of the meta or never were in the meta. Except for Black Bolt out of these, but for example, a character like Kornak, he did receive a uniform, but he isn't used anywhere. It's just trash, it's dumpster fire, but even Kid Kaiju, I would love for him to get an update. And these are 14 characters in the game. And none of them are useful anywhere. So we need to see these characters get updated. Alright, so for number 5, it's not really a specific type of update with specific characters. It's just the Marvel Rivals collab. I would love to see some skins get added from that game. And some other people who are way better at the game than me have already talked about this. So I'm not gonna extend the video by talking about it, so yeah. Check out those videos if you want to hear about it. But on to number 6. So for number 6, I don't really have a specific type of update. But I would love for Molecule Man and Moonstone to actually get updates. Neither of them have had Tier Force or uniforms. So I believe it's their time, since they're also deluxe spec characters. So they're very expensive and they're not really that worth it at the moment. And while we're down here, I would also love to see the Eternals get an update. I know I'm not the biggest fan of the Eternals, but it's an entire group and they're just useless. Like sure, Cersei can get like half of a kill in Otherworld battle. And Icarus has some cool animations, but that's about it. So yeah, they got their own movie. They're still horrible. So yeah, no, not Vision. I mean, honorable mention is Vision, but I would love for some other characters to also get updated. Right, so next up on our list would be the Defenders, which would be Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and one more character, who I also forgot. These characters used to be meta, or so I heard. I did not play back then, but they're not really that meta anymore. And I would also love to see a Defenders Otherworld battle team, which would be kind of difficult to compete against new metas, but maybe they could make this like a free-to-play friendly out of a battle team. That would be fantastic, honestly. Next up on our list is the Guardians of the Galaxy at the number 9 spot. Except for Adam, Gamora, and maybe Star-Lord, they're kind of all useless. And for example, Nova, Star-Lord, Rocket, Groot, and then maybe in the mid-month they could do Drax and Mantis. Albeit Bill, he's also very meta. But for this whole team, Gamora is like the only one competing with Luna. And Gwenpool. No, Spider-Gwen, I mean. So out of this entire team, it's not really worth it to invest in these characters. But I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. I would love for them to get updated. And for the number 10 spot, I had to scroll all the way down to the bottom of my tier 2s to actually see them. It's all of the Black Order. All of them. Every single one. Like, maybe they can skip Ebony because he just got a uniform. But Proxima, Black Dwarf, Corvus, Supergiant, all of these characters deserve a second chance. And I hate to say it, but maybe Supergiant is the one most in need of a new uniform because she only has one. While the rest of them have 3, I believe. Yeah, he has 4 because he's like the favorite child of Netmarble. But yeah, honestly, I could put like Mr. Sinister or Magic up there. There are a lot of honorable mentions, for example, close to all of my tier 1s are like forgotten characters. Like, when is Daisy Johnson gonna get a uniform? When is Warwolf? Yeah, Warwolf gonna get a uniform. When is Sister Grimm gonna get a uniform? When is Lincoln Campbell gonna get a uniform? When is Wiccan finally gonna get his uniform with Hulkling? Songbird, I forgot this character existed. Korath, if I did not have his 6th artifact, I would have forgotten his existence. But even characters that are combinations of 2 popular characters, like Ironhammer, who is a combination of Iron Man and Thor. He or she, I do not know. He has never gotten a uniform. Never. Fandral and Volstagg and all of the Warrior 6, I don't know what their names are, but also them never got a uniform, just forgotten characters. I mean, like Valkyrie and Sif, they got one, but Volstagg and Fandral, they just got left in the dirt. Alright, so with part 1 of the video out of the way, I would like to talk to you about part 2, where I basically also want to show you guys something, which is that they discounted some of the uniforms, and do not get Gwenpool, obviously, do not get Magic. But for these 2, I'm gonna have to, probably also don't get Sharon. I've heard some things about her, apparently she's good, but she doesn't have that many uses. Blessed female human. It could be an ABXL day. Like, honestly, I might just get Rogue. Because eventually the X-Men are gonna have a team-up collection, and I believe I also have her 4-star artifact. Yeah. Also have the 4-star artifact, and she needs a Judgment or a Rage. And I do have a Rage. But, I mean, realistically, I'm not gonna use the Rage. Right? If I just do this for 9, that's 15% chance. Then use the Judgment. Yeah. 21% chance. That's my dog. But yeah, guys, that's about the entire part of the video. I don't think I have to mention that the holiday uniforms are here. Some of them are discounted, like this Kingpin one. Honestly, don't get any of these. Like old Deadpool, old Groot, useless Kingpin, not really useful. And the uniform options are kind of horrible. It is what it is. Like, what is this? 2019 with Thanos when he got 3 new uniforms already. I mean, yeah, they cannot put this one, but 2 new uniforms since then. It's kind of bad. Also X20, what is this? But yeah guys, I'm gonna have to put an end to this video a bit sooner than I originally anticipated. But here is Phil Coulson. I'm also gonna get him when I get some crystals. I'm still not sure if I should pick up Rogue. Like, I do have the emblem thingy for it, if you look here. Yeah, this one. So 7.3, sure. So right now I have a 7.3% increase of physical attack and dimension rifts. So theoretically she would not be behind my Jean or my Psylocke or my Strange, depends on who I use, so manual or auto. But I don't really want to tier for one more character within like the next month. I am strongly considering Gambit because apparently I have enough mats to tier 4 him, except for the life seed again. This would kill me. But because he is native tier 1, I believe that I could use this on him, yep. But by that matter I could tier 4 Ghost Rider or Hulk. Or if I was feeling a little bit weird, I could tier 4 Spider-Man or Carnage. Not gonna do that probably. But because I still have 2 more of these, I might as well. So if you check my account before the next video, I might have Gambit tier 4 or Hulk tier 4. But honestly, I would be happy with either of them. Hawkeye. Gambit is very much fun to play, and Hulk, I've been meaning to tier 4 him ever since I tier 4'd Wolverine. Like, I was gonna tier 4 Hulk, then I built this, which is insane, and then I just decided to tier 4 him. Like, this was kind of a sign that I should have tier 4'd Wolverine instead of Hulk. But I really want to tier 4 this guy. So yeah guys, that's about everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below what your top 10 or top 5 or top 3 updates are. And I'll see you next time. Take care.